The 1920s, also known as the Roaring Twenties, are famous for many things. These things include the inventions of the automobile and use of planes, the rise of communism in Russia, the beginning of isolationism and nativism in the United States, the rise of Al Capone, and so much more. But today, we talk about the politics of the Roaring Twenties. So here's a quick summary. After World War I, the United States wanted to avoid interaction with other countries and the immigrants and foreigners of these countries. This developed the ideas of nativism and isolationism. As all this happened in the United States, communism arose in Russia. Communism wanted to put an end to capitalism. As communism began to rise in the United States, the communists sent bombs to several government officials. These communists were thought to be taking over the United States. This became known as the Red Scare.
Together, these led to the limiting of immigration with the quota system. As jobs were limited and so was pay, a lot of protest movements arose. They wanted better work wages, better conditions, and better hours. However, after a while, the labor movement failed. There were many reasons for this, from people not caring to no organization to African Americans being excluded. Also, it didn't help that people didn't like the protests in the first place. However, the protests weren't the only thing that didn't work out. The presidency had issues as well. As Harding went into presidency, things didn't look too good. He tried to acquire peace, but it only went alright. But things started to go downhill for Mr. President Harding. His cabinet met with much corruption. It also didn't help that he said he didn't know what he was doing. After the Teapot Dome scandal, he declared his problems weren't because of his enemies, but because of his friends. He then died of a heart attack shortly after Coolidge became the president.
Coolidge was a man about money and business. America had a lot of advancements during this time period. As the standard of living arose, so did the businesses that made this technology. One major invention that we all know of is the automobile. This led to many roads and highways, along with gas stations, garages, motels, hotels, and many other stop stations. This is only one example, but there are many more. America's standards also grew with the spread of electricity. This made life a lot easier and put the idea inside of America's head that life will always be great, that we shouldn't worry about the future, that the present is what matters.